Revitalization plans in Davenport's Hilltop area seeing positive results. And another day of presidential primary races, this one in the state of Indiana.
WHBF is local for you. This is Local 4 News this morning.
Good morning and thanks for watching Local 4 News this morning. I'm Emily Scarlett. A push to bring new businesses and new life to an area of Davenport seems to be working. For years, there's been an effort to revitalize the Hilltop neighborhood near 16th and Harrison Streets. In the past 6 months alone, 8 new businesses have opened up in the Hilltop area, and the old ones say they're seeing more customers. Local 4's Ashley Richmond has the story.
Sales are sizzling at Zeke's Island Cafe ever since they moved from Kimberly Road to Harrison Street.
Probably the number one thing our customers say is, wow, what an amazing place. And they would say something like, I can't believe this is up here. And they've done all this stuff up here. It's pretty cool.
New businesses, improved storefronts, and more housing. A once forgotten area of Davenport is growing. And while some might be surprised by the changes, this revitalization has been years in the making. In 2013, the city turned one of the lanes of traffic on Harrison Street into parking spots. The goal was to encourage people to stop at local businesses. That, along with a big effort from the Hilltop Campus Village organization, has given the neighborhood a fresh face. Tucked behind Zeke's Island Cafe is QC Barbell, a gym that's been in the Hilltop neighborhood for about a year and a half. Owner Coach Bees says the neighborhood improvements have been good for business, but he'd like to see more investment made by the city, like better signage showing drivers just how much the Hilltop has to offer.
A lot of the businesses that are here are startup businesses. They are trying to figure out how they fit in and where they fit in. It could be a great place for them to grow if everyone knew where they were.
Although there are still some empty storefronts in the Hilltop area, the director of the Hilltop Campus Village says they're working on deals to bring in more new tenants this month. Ashley Richmond, Local 4 News.
Thanks, Ashley. Today, people in Clinton County will head to the polls to decide whether or not to pay for multi-million-dollar upgrades to the county jail. The polls will be open from 7 this morning until 8 o'clock tonight. County board members want to spend $21 million to expand the old complex. Supporters will be watching the results of today's vote at Rastrelli's restaurant. And tonight, Moline City Council is expected to vote on a proposal that would allow people to shoot deer near their homes. Right now, Moline does not allow people to use firearms within city limits, but some homeowners are asking the city to change that law. The Illinois Department of Natural Resources already approved a deer removal permit to reduce the deer population in the area. Tonight's meeting starts at 6:30 in Moline City Hall. Rock Island is moving ahead with the plan to change its downtown plaza. City Council voted last night to apply for funding from the Illinois Department of Transportation. City leaders want to redo the plaza and open it up to bikes and cars. The next step will have a design firm provide a cost estimate for the project as well as preliminary drawings. Bettendorf school leaders have decided they will look into bids to upgrade the district's planetarium. The planetarium director says the facility has been around for more than 40 years. It has seen some upgrades, but they have yet to fully replace the system. The planetarium director says the new equipment will cost about $300,000. The national spotlight is on Indiana today. The state's primary election could help seal the nominations for both the Republican and Democratic presidential candidates. Anna Daniels has the latest on today's critical race.
Coming off 6 straight primary wins, Donald Trump says a victory in Indiana will be a Cruz-crushing defeat.
Lion Ted does not have the temperament to be doing this. He is choking like a dog because he's losing so badly.
With 57 delegates up for grabs, winning the state puts the GOP frontrunner on track to seal up the Republican nomination. Trump is only 244 delegates away from clinching it. Ted Cruz is hoping a win in Indiana can keep his campaign going through July and the possibility of a contested convention.
The entire country is depending on the state of Indiana.
On the Democratic side, almost 8,000 supporters showed up at a Bernie Sanders rally in Indianapolis on Monday.
Tomorrow, let us see Indiana have the largest voter turnout in their history.
While his campaign needs to win more than 50% of the remaining delegates, Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton is already looking past the Indiana primary, saying she will recruit the help of her husband in her administration.
I've told my husband he's got to come out of retirement and be in charge of this because, he's got more ideas a minute than anybody I know.
The next big contest in the presidential race is California on June 7th, when hundreds of delegates are up for grabs. Hannah Daniels, CBS News.
Illinois Governor Bruce Rauner has declared this week National Small Business Week. He says small businesses are an important part of the economy. Small business owners say they're happy the governor acknowledges their hard work.
Small businesses like to dream big. We're dreamers. That's why we're in business. And in order to expand, it's nice to have the resources that you can go to.
According to the Small Business Administration, nearly half of the people working in Illinois are small business employees. A Bettendorf Girl Scout put her business skills to work, and now she's getting a big honor for it.
It's awesome.
Why is it awesome?
Because it's $1,000 less I have to worry about.
Enough said. McKenna Anderson earned the Girl of Character Scholarship. She sold enough cookies to help a friend in her troop go to summer camp who couldn't afford it. McKenna now plans to set her sales goals even higher to help send other girls to camp. Her scholarship is worth $1,000. So a big congratulations to McKenna. Let's check in with meteorologist Anthony Peoples. Anthony, it's so easy to support the Girl Scouts because of those delicious cookies.
The delicious cookies, and it's easy to support them when you see some of the Girl Scouts like her reaching out and helping others, because some kids don't think about anybody but themselves.
Yeah, so true. We just had a representative on our morning show the other day. They say it's about empowering, encouraging young girls, and to see her find the success and turn around and say, now I want to help more girls in my troop. Just a nice story to see.
Yeah, you reach one goal and then set another one higher.
Exactly. All right, how are we doing outside so far this morning, Anthony?
Well, outside so far, it looks pretty nice across the Mississippi and Illinois River valleys. We see the sun coming up, just a little sliver of clouds out there early this morning. We're going to see plenty of sunshine as we go through much of today. Still 40 degrees in the Quad Cities in Moline and 40 also in Davenport. We have calm winds in Moline, but a 7-mile-per-hour wind, slight wind chill in Davenport. You see how the skies cleared out overnight last night, and there are just a few clouds east of the Mississippi. That green that you see there, that's just false echoes on our radar. You notice how quickly that faded away. So as kids head off to school this morning, mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the low 40s, and by this afternoon, a sun and cloud mix, increasing clouds by late afternoon. High temperature making it up to 70 degrees. Yesterday we had a high temperature of 61, which was an improvement over those rainy, cool low 50s for the weekend. But today looks even better than yesterday. Now, don't get too used to it today, because tomorrow we have a little bit of a fallback, but then things start to recover after that.
Well, I will definitely take advantage of the warmer temperatures today, especially after this weekend. It was just rainy, gloomy, a little bit chilly too. So nice to get that 70 in today.
Yeah, this weekend it did feel like a late fall weekend with the rain and the chilly temperatures and the wind, but we do have some much warmer temperatures on the way.
All right, glad to hear it. Thank you, Anthony. Well, it's National Travel and Tourism Week. Hear about some unique vacation ideas right here in Illinois after the break.
Stay with us. The time now is 6:09. You're watching Local 4 News this morning.
WHBF is local for you with Emily Scarlett and meteorologist Anthony Peoples. This is Local 4 News this morning in high definition.